it just did it again. And I realized if I set up the camera and I move my hand or do anything, because I just went like this and it started recording without even having to touch the button. You guys are gonna get sick of hearing me complain about delivery stuff because I'm eating again and trying to swallow this. It turned on too quick. Unexpected again. Yesterday I had another issue. This time it was with regular USPS. So I had ordered pigments, and they were like the super expensive ones that I have to use for the multichrome pigments, for the multichrome eyeshadows that I make. So I got a thing that said, because I have the informed delivery, so it popped up that it was delivered and it said left with a neighbor as requested, and I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even know you could do that and ask them to leave it with one of your neighbors. There's no way in hell I would ever do that for anything. Like, I could see maybe if you were on vacation or something and you were asking them to leave your mail next door for a week with a trusted neighbor. I don't think I trust either of my neighbors enough to leave all my stuff with them for a week, but I went out there and now I'm gonna have hiccups. I had two things. So one was from Amazon, but USPS delivered it, and the other thing was the package of pigments. So I went out there and the Amazon thing was there, which also said left with a neighbor. So I was like, okay, where's the thing of pigments? Mind you, it was a small envelope because the containers were very small, and it could have easily fit in the mailbox, this is why I'm so aggravated about it. So I came back upstairs and I'm like trying to look through the email that they sent, and of course USPS never leaves a photo when they deliver something. It's not like Amazon does it pretty much every time, and then FedEx and UPS usually do it. But of course there was no photo or anything saying where it was left. So I waited a while. I went back outside because I heard the regular mailman come. I think a different guy comes around in the morning with packages and stuff, and then the guy that just delivers the mail came, and I was like, okay, maybe he brought it. So I went back out there and there was still nothing. So I'm like looking around, and I realized that there was the envelope blew away. It was like on the sidewalk. I was so lucky that nobody picked that up and took it. Not that anybody would have been able to do much with it. It's friggin' pigment powder that you have to mix to make eyeshadow with. But like, I was so pissed because it could have easily went into the mailbox, and just because like the way the front of our house is, we have a fenced in yard. You have to open the gate to get into the yard, but we usually have like the side open because we leave the side of it open to drive in and out of the driveway. So usually they're lazy and they just come up the side and toss the package over the railing onto the front porch. So that's what he did instead of putting it into the mailbox. And it was a windy day and it just blew away. Like, that's not the first time that's happened with a light package like that that's blown away. So like, I'm lucky that I'm home during the day most of the time. When I know something's coming, I have to be on top of it and go out there and grab it, especially if it's a windy day. But like, I'm gonna get some kind of like box to put out there. Steven said like put a milk crate or something, but I was like, if I put a milk crate out there, somebody's gonna steal it. And also I don't want to advertise like, hey, here's packages here, come grab them if you're walking down the street. So I don't know what to do. I know they have special like lockbox type things, but they're really expensive to put on your front porch so that the delivery people will put packages in there. But also, how many of them are actually going to pay attention to that and put them in there? Because then that'll be a whole other problem. It's just like, we've been here for 4 years now, and most of the regular delivery people know that I get a lot of crap. Like, we've seen almost all of the regular delivery people in passing, like if we're outside or something, and explained to them, yeah, you're here almost every day because I run a business from home. But the mailman always has an attitude, and like when we first moved here, he was always bitching that there was packages every day, because it's like around here, because we live in a city, no one has like a regular mailbox out on the sidewalk near your house. They're all small mailboxes that are on your house, which I hate because, again, when I get bigger stuff, they can't just put it in the mailbox like they used to be able to do. I'm trying to figure out a work around for that. Like maybe I can zip tie a big regular mailbox to our railing. If they accept that, then they can just put packages in there and it'll be easier. I don't know. All I know is that it's very aggravating, and I'm so lucky yesterday that that didn't get stolen, because I have a feeling it would have been a huge pain in the ass to try to get it replaced from the place I ordered it from. And just, USPS never does anything to help you when you have a lost package or something, especially if it says it's been delivered, because I can't tell you how many times, like running my business, somebody has told me, hey, my package says delivered, but I didn't get it. And a lot of the times I have to tell them, check with your neighbors, because usually it turns up that way and one of their neighbors got it by mistake. But when it doesn't turn up and I have to reship everything to them, USPS never gives me my money back for that, even though it's insured. Like, packages are insured for free up to like $100 or whatever, and if it's over that, I pay the extra to get it insured. But they never help you when you file a claim. Because I think it was in February, I had 2 of them in the same week. 2 different customers told me their stuff was delivered, didn't show up. They couldn't find it anywhere, their neighbors didn't have it. So I reshipped their orders, which they were both big orders, of course, because that's how it always works. And I filed a claim for both of them. I said, this says it was delivered, the customer never got it. And I got the thing back in the mail that said, we can't give you your money back, it says it was delivered. Yeah, but it was delivered to the wrong place. Like, why do they not reimburse you for that? It's bullshit. So anyway, just a word of warning, if you ship a lot of stuff and have never had that happen, that's what happens. So it's not even worth filing a claim and going through it, because they don't give you your money back. They don't give you any type of reimbursement for when they lose your package or they deliver it to the wrong place or anything else. So I've had like lost packages, so many lost packages over the years, especially if they were going overseas. They tend to lose a lot of packages at the frickin' Jamaica, New York place where they sort the mail. Everything goes through there to go out of the country. And I can't tell you how many have been lost there, and just the tracking ends there, and like a month will go by, hasn't been updated, so the customer contacts me and I have to reship it for them. But even then, when they can see on their end when I file a claim, hey, the last tracking months ago was at this Jamaica, New York facility, they still do nothing. It's such a shit company. Like, what kind of... I've never had any positive result from getting like anything reimbursed when something gets lost. I just have to take the hit, and it sucks because it shouldn't be like that. Why am I paying for insurance? Or you guys say, hey, this is insured up to $100, and then you don't help me when something gets lost. That totally wasn't my fault. I didn't drive it to New York and get it lost. Like, what the hell? I don't know. Anyway, I didn't record anything yesterday because I woke up with such a migraine. Like, Aiden started doing his morning classes, and then I had to have him skip a couple because I started throwing up. It was like not even an upset stomach type of thing. It was just one of those migraines that your head hurts so bad that it made you start throwing up. It made me start throwing up. So I had him just go play in his room, and I laid down for like an hour and a half. Took Excedrin, laid down for an hour and a half, and then I felt better when I woke up. But it's still kind of just like a dull headache today. I shouldn't complain because I haven't had a migraine in months now. It's been a really long time. But of course, I'm about to get my period, so that's probably why. So I've been trying to stay on top of like chugging water, especially today, and making sure I take an Excedrin every like 4 hours so that it doesn't get super bad again. But I got my planter. I got like a raised garden bed type thing for outside this year because my uncle gave me a bunch of tomato plants and a couple pepper plants, and I was like, I can never keep them alive, especially if I try to keep them inside. Um, so I got a planter thing. I did not get enough potting soil. So I got 2 big bags and it wasn't enough because the planter came. It's way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. And I'm actually, like, I'm gonna add that to my grocery list now because I probably won't plant them outside until this weekend. Today is Thursday and it's raining out now. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I'll just do it this weekend. But I want to make sure I don't forget to get more potting soil. Right, so it ended up showing up. The cat house came, cat cage, whatever you want to call this. It's kind of more rickety than I was hoping it was going to be for the price that it was. He's already got kitty litter all over the bottom of it. But let me tell you, we set this up over the weekend. We had it just with like the doors open so he could kind of get used to it and going in and out and stuff. Last night was Sunday night. We put him in it for the first time to go to bed. Steven got up this morning for work and Floki was out just walking around. I can't. I'm like beside myself. So, can I move you, sir? Raggy, I have to move you for a sec, okay? This is in front of here. This is where the little connected, adjoined litter box is, right? And it comes out so that I can... Oh, he used it. I didn't know that he used it already. I gotta clean that. But it comes out so that you can clean it easily. But I don't know why they didn't just use this same material, the metal, because these plastic pieces... He just bammed his way out over here, and that's how he got loose, because these things do not snap on very well. So I think I have to get like zip ties. See, there's a zip tie here that those came with it, but they're so flimsy they just snap because I've already gone through like 3 or 4 of them. Yeah, Floki, I don't even with you right now. So I ordered zip ties that are like supposed to be strong ones, and I'm hoping that works. Luckily, he didn't do anything once he broke out last night. But like also, this is going to be such a pain in the ass because look at the cat litter everywhere. Now I'm going to have to like vacuum this daily. So he has a water dish in there, and then there was a food dish up here, but there's no point in it because he wasn't in it all night. He just broke his way out. Oh God. And the little clips that come with them absolutely suck. Oh, of course, I opened it super easily right there, but it always falls off and stuff. There's a door here, there's one up here, and then there's one on the bottom. So, like, you could put the doors wherever you wanted when you were building this thing, but these are just the same material as, like, this is the same idea as the little, like, the closet storage thing I have in Aiden's room, where all the cubes are made of this plastic stuff, and then they're just all snapped together at the corners and stuff. So it's the same idea, only it's made of metal, and it's honestly not that great, and I'm kind of pissed off about it, but at least it showed up. I thought it got canceled, and I had bought it on sale, and I was all aggravated, so I'm gonna go clean this now, because apparently this just makes a mess. You are such a bad boy, Floki. I don't understand. So, we fixed our issue. It's been 3 nights or 4 nights now where Floki stayed in the cat house for the night, and everything's been good. All I had to do was get some zip ties for now to keep the doors shut so he can't push through because these little clips are so flimsy. And everything's been okay so far. I'm gonna get like the mini carabiner clips, or however you say that. I think that's how you say that word. Just because I have to cut these every day to take the food out and give him new food and water for the night. But like, it's been working out. Raggy, what are you doing in there? He's checking it out. The doors are open right now because obviously Floki only goes in there at night. But it's been working out okay, except I wish there was a door on this level because I can't get to that easily to sweep up the little litter bits. I am going to get a mini litter mat for the bottom because that's the door to the litter box. They come out right there, which I just sweeped it, and you came out of the litter box and made a mess again. But just like the one they have near their other litter boxes, only a mini version because they have big ones over there. but it'll just make less of a mess because as you can see, like he comes out and then he tracks the litter up there. There was a little bit up there. There was a tiny bit up there. I have that little broom and like the hand brush and dustpan attached to the outside there to make it easier when I sweep it. This has just created more work for me, but also it's nice to not wake up and have him peeing on the couch every morning or seeing that he peed on the couch overnight and having to clean the couch. So everything's working out well. That was a piece from their first cat tree, and I don't know why we still have it because neither of them fit in there. That was that tiny cat tree that I was like, is this made for kittens? What is going on? We have to get rid of that piece. Hi, baby. They both got brushed and somewhat cleaned last night because I have the Bath and Body Works has pet stuff now, and Influenster had sent me some stuff to review, and they have a waterless shampoo. So what I've been doing is spraying some on their brush and brushing them with it, and they're both like crazy about it. It smells really good. It's a honey almond one. No, you can't jump up there. I don't want you to try to jump up there because your legs are going to go through the holes and you're going to hurt yourself. Yeah, I put his bed back. Is that what you were looking at? Anyway, I'm going to go clean the rest of this now. And then wait for the groceries to get here and I'll be done for what I have to do for the morning. Hi, baby. He gets upset because he can't go in there at night, and then he's mad that he's separated from his brother. But like this was my last solution because I was out of ideas. It was actually Steven suggested it. He was like, don't they have some sort of like a crate like people do for dogs at night or like when they're not home? And I started looking because I knew that they had these things, and He wants me to get another one so that we can like customize it and build it up to the ceiling. And I'm like, I don't want this thing in my living room. Never mind. It'd be awesome if we had an extra room in this house and had like a cat room, and then that would be great. But for now, this is in my living room and kind of aggravating because now I have another litter box in here to clean, and I can't complain though because it's working. It's serving its purpose and keeping me from having to clean the couch every day with the damn carpet machine. Do you know how much carpet cleaning solution I've gone through? And that shit is expensive. It's like $20 every time I have to buy the bottle of it. But anyway, I'm gonna go. Today is Saturday. Steven went to the post office for me because I woke up with a headache again this morning. But I'm just gonna try to relax today. So I will talk to you guys next week.